Welcome back, everybody. It's time to talk finance. It can be a very intimidating subject, and it seems that these days everyone is tired of receiving the same mediocre service from our banking institutions. And get this, according to a survey conducted by Aite Group, they have discovered that only 2% of consumers nationwide have a high degree of trust in their banks. That's why this morning we've enlisted the help of our very own woman's consumer advocate, Delia Passi, to educate us on how to get more bang for our bucks when it comes to banking. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Beth. Great to be here.
Now, I just said it. This is alarming. 2% of people have a high degree of trust in banks. What's going on, and how can we change that? That's not a good statistic.
Well, I think people are just getting tired of what they heard on the news and what they're experiencing themselves, because you know what? It's almost like they don't have to work for our business anymore.
I bank with one of the big banking institutions. It will remain nameless, but my checking account fee was $5.95, and this month it went from $5.95 to $8.95 for me to keep my money in their bank. Are there other banks that are out there trying to keep that from happening and taking the business away from these big banks that are doing this?
Absolutely. Well, remember, big banks really are not out there trying to earn your business right now, you know. So they're raising rates to cover their losses and to add to their bottom line, where the small community banks are now starting to really look very attractive to the consumer because they're just trying harder.
When I first did my first savings account when I was a kid, I put my money in the bank and they gave me like a little free duffel bag. Are people doing that again?
Well, actually, customer service has really gone up quite a bit with personal banking in the smaller community banks. So people are, you know, you could look for your community banks. There are organizations, we're going to be posting them on the website. I think it's icba.org, where you could actually search for a community bank in your area. They tend to give you lower rates when it comes to your loans, and they give you higher rates when it comes to your savings. So you also don't pay as much for those penalties that you get. Many of them, if you choose online banking, you don't even have to pay ATM fees, and they will actually credit you back if you do get charged. Besides the community banks and the online banks, there are credit unions. You know, people don't realize that almost everybody could join a credit union.
You don't have to be a state employee or anything like that?
No. We're going to post some of the sites that you can go to that will allow you to search in your community what credit unions you could belong to. And sometimes it might just be like a small fee of $20 a year, but for that fee, you're going to get great benefits that you can't get at your local bank.
You can put your money in a bank and feel like you can trust them.
Oh, no, they're absolutely trusted. And that's a good point. You know, when you go to online banks, make sure that they're FDIC insured. Okay, so you do want to make sure, do that check, ask the bank, etc., because that's really critical. And understand what their insurance coverages are, because you don't ever want to put more money in the bank than they're insured for. The other thing, too, to remember is that you deserve personal service. And there are banking companies that are getting women certified today, meaning that they have met a higher standard of customer experience. Look for that as well.
Thank you so much. Those are some wonderful tips for us.
Oh, I'm delighted to be here. Thank you.
We appreciate it. Now, if you would like more information on how to switch your bank, just check out thebalancingact.com/women certified. Again, that's thebalancingact.com/women certified.